don't like putting prices in videos because designs will vary, but how much does this cost?
So this one was the most expensive one I've ever personally seen.
Hey everyone, Jeff here with the Village's Golf Cars. Today we're talking about custom paint jobs, and not just the standard single color or two tones, the truly unique, one-of-a-kind paint jobs that you see that really turn heads. Today we're meeting up with Brandon Whetstone. He's one of our showroom managers at Lake Sumter Landing, and he's gonna go over what you need to know and how you can accomplish getting one of these done for your golf car. All right, Brandon, thanks for helping us out today.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Brandon Whetstone. Been with the Village's Golf Cars since 2011. Originally from Orlando, a showroom manager, and I am one of the designers for our display units that you'll see on our showroom floors.
So you've been with us since 2011. Back then, we only had single color paint jobs for someone to choose from. We had about 400 choices, but nothing like this behind us. So you've seen the whole progression from that to this.
Definitely.
So I thought you'd be the perfect person to help us out with how we go from an idea, putting it on paper, and kind of coming out with something like this, since you are one of our top display builders on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably one of my favorite parts of the job, getting to put a unique idea out there, deliver it to the painter, and see how he interprets it and see the finished product.
Yeah, so let's dive in and we'll go through the process here. Someone's coming in and they want to design one of these super intricate, or they have something in their head that they want to put on a golf cart. What's the first thing they should know?
Yeah, it's a totally unique experience. You're going to relay your idea to us, and we're going to relay that to the painter, and the painter's going to come back with his totally unique expression of it, and he's going to put in some of the finishing details, such as like the shadow in behind the peace sign, or some of the swirl marks into the paint. There's a lot of creative freedom that goes into this process, but at the end of the day, it turns out amazing.
So if someone has an idea in their head and it's super detailed and they want to go back and forth with the designer, this process might not be for them. Maybe they want to consider a standard golf cart and take it to a wrap company where they could kind of fine tune to their specs.
Yeah, so if you have an exact image that you like to have, a body wrap may be the best option for you, but if you're open to a little creative freedom, this is going to be a great way to go.
So someone has an idea, they kind of know what they want. What do you suggest they bring in so we can bring this to life?
So the best things to bring in, any visual cues that you can come up with, whether it's photos, sketches, or images you find online. The other thing is if you have a specific paint color, that's going to help the process too, to complete the whole cart.
And right here, you have some previous examples of what customers have brought in, and that's kind of how we brought this to life. So can you show us what they have?
Yeah, so we have this one right here is some golf bags that has some sea life in there, whether it's turtles, marlins, or other saltwater. And we've sent this into the painter, and I'm sure you've seen some of our images on our website. They turned out incredible. Also, we've done a lot of the American flags. They may look similar to the naked eye, but if you look close, all the details are going to be slightly different. If you're an artist and you feel up to it, you can always hand draw a sketch. This goes a long way to getting the very specifics of your vision to the painter.
All right, someone has the inspiration they want our painter to follow. The next big question would be, how do they choose colors?
Yeah, so you really want to think about the process from the top down. How the roof, enclosure, seats are going to match up with the body. Nothing's ever going to match perfectly, so you want it to blend well, and choosing your colors is going to be a big help on the finished product.
Brandon, is there anything you can warn future customers about what our painter is maybe really good at, or what has been rejected in the past?
Yeah, definitely. So our painter is really good at fades, layers, and textures. Some of the things that he doesn't do is realism. So like I've put in some other things outside of the sea life, and it has come back as a rejection. So the golf cart bodies have curves and angles that make perfect replication very difficult. That's why we focus our designs on movement, depth, and color, the things that really pop when you're driving down the street.
Now, what can our painter actually paint on the golf cart?
We can almost paint anything on the golf cart. We can do the body, obviously. We can do the headlight bezels, the roof. We can also do the dash. We can do our wheels, and also the bag well in the back.
And a question I know we will get is, do you get a proof back after you submit your design? How would that process work?
So we don't typically get proofs back. I would compare it to like getting a tattoo. You go to a tattoo shop, you can look at the artist's book of work, and it's kind of the same process. We have a design studio where I could show you hundreds of the finished products of what the painter's done in the past, and you kind of just have to trust the process. If you're open to a little creative freedom, this is where the magic really happens.
I don't like putting prices in videos because designs will vary, but how much does this cost?
So this one was the most expensive one I've ever personally seen. The body and the roof was about $3,400. but when you add in the wheels and the dash, it comes out just short of $4,000.
And that's compared to, let's say, a single color paint is about $760, and this is well above doing something like that.
That's correct, Jeff. With these custom paint jobs, it's a lot more time, energy, paint colors, and the total process.
So here's my advice. If you are gonna load your golf cart up with custom paint, add Ultimar's protection program to it. It covers you for 5 years from your purchase date, and it has a $0 deductible. Repainting is gonna be expensive, and this protects from bird droppings, acid rain, sun damage, any type of fading on the body, plastics, or your interior. For only $5.99, you can protect that investment and keep it looking exactly the way it left the showroom. All right, Brandon, any final words when it comes to custom paint?
Yeah, definitely. Custom painting your golf cart is a fun and truly one way to make your golf cart completely your own. Bring your ideas and let our painter get creative with you.
So if you're ready to get started, stop into any of our showrooms, let a member of our team help you out. I'm Jeff with the Village's Golf Cars, and I'll catch you on the next one.